this is a this is a journey that we're doing together, but it has a different ending for each of us.
I had begun experiencing abdominal pain back in June of 2024. Went to the emergency room. They ran some tests and specifically ran a CT scan, which kind of began to reveal kind of what we were dealing with.
In the room, as we're waiting for the results to come in, his phone pinged, and lo and behold, there was in the portal were the results to the CT scan. As we're looking at them, the doctor rushes in and apologizes for us having to view that without somebody there to explain. But she did then talk about the numerous masses he had in his body, different places within his body, and large masses in his liver that appeared to be a second location, and they were going to need to find out where the primary location was. Asked her, it sounds like you're saying he has cancer. Does he have cancer? And she said yes.
Yeah, and the moment I heard the word cancer, I had this calm rush over me, knowing that in God's providence, He knew exactly what we were dealing with. And it wasn't that there wasn't like a fear and trepidation, kind of worried about what that might mean, but I did have a calm knowing that He would walk through it with me and that He knew what was going on and what the outcome would be.
So while he was sleeping, I couldn't sleep. So along with crying, I prayed, and then I just paced the floor and walked through the house. And I walked in front of a mirror and saw the shirt I was wearing was my 10:02 shirt. I thought, oh, that's what I have to do. And so I called the church and talked to Pastor Todd and told him what was going on and asked if the staff and him would please pray for Kent. He said he would. After I got off the phone, I still didn't know what to do, but felt I had to do something. So I called Rochester Mayo Clinic and told them what was going on and asked, how is it my husband becomes a patient? She explained that needed to get that biopsy done, give her a call back, and the waiting list would be about 2 months, which I just made my heart sink thinking that we had to wait that long.
So later that week, I started experiencing the pain again, and we made the trip to Rochester to Mayo Clinic, and the most amazing thing happened. Jeannie dropped me off at the front door of the emergency room, and by the time she had parked the car and came in, they had already admitted me. They were running tests, and I was a patient. Praise God. After several tests and a liver biopsy, they determined that I have stage 4 neuroendocrine cancer. It's a rare form of cancer that has no cure. That being said, it is treatable. Typically, the first line of treatment is surgery to remove whatever tumor burden they can remove, which then prolongs life. Fast forward, as of last week, my tumors are stable.
Mayo explained it like the tumors are sleeping. So the tumors will always be there. They're not going anyplace. There's a lot of them, but they're sleeping. The other thing is they will wake up. We don't know when that is. They don't know when that is. But the most amazing thing about this whole journey has been the comfort we've received from all the people in our lives. We had agreed to lead a connection group. I was worried that when the fall came around, he wouldn't be well enough. I honestly didn't think it was probably the best thing, but actually turned out to be a really wonderful thing because we have just like the best people that are in our lives, and they're our family. And I mean, we've done fine with it. He's done fine leading. And so as much as I was afraid, God handled that just fine in our lives. And what we do know is that, and we give him praise, that we have gotten more time.
My biggest fear in life used to be that I would be remembered as somebody who runs. Now that I'm in this journey with cancer, um, my hope is that people can see that I have a confidence that comes from some other source that's not my own, that it's Christ who lives within me.